Hello and welcome to this new video, which I'm going to show you how to what is the variable in statistics, what are the different types of variable in statistics. So we mostly use the expression variable in statistics without really know the contents of this expression. So in this video, we are going to show you what are the different meaning and uses that we can attribute to a variable. So the first time you are watching one of my videos, do not hesitate to subscribe and activate the notification bell in order to post the next video, and do let's a thumbs up. It will be a pleasure to know that all the effort we are making is helping improve your statistical level in social sciences statistics. So starting from the definition, we can say that a variable can be a characteristic that can be measured. The importance, the focus is on measure. So the variable is a characteristic that can be measured and that can assume different values. So for example, taking height or age of individual as well as its income or province of country of birth. We can see that all those characteristics can change. We have different, if we take the age, for example, we have people that have only 1 year old, other people have 20, and other have more than 100-year-old. So height, age, income, province of country of birth, grades obtained at school, and type of housing are some example of variable in statistics. So what are the different types of variable that exist? So in statistics, we have two classifications. We have classified variable into two main categories. So we have first of all categorical variable and numeric variable. So each category is then classified into two subcategories. So for categorical variable, we have two subcategories that are nominal or ordinal variable, and for continuous variable, we have discrete and for nominal variable, we have also two subcategories that are discrete and continuous variable. So these types are briefly outlined in the section that is coming. So a categorical variable that is also called qualitative variable refer to a characteristics that can't be quantifiable. So the category, the characteristic cannot be quantifiable. So the quantifiable is the non-quantifiable is the character that what characterize already a categorical variable. So a categorical variable can be either nominal or ordinal. So that's what we can say about categorical variable that have, as we say, two main subcategories. The first subcategory of a qualitative variable is a nominal variable. So a nominal variable is one that describes a name, a label, or category without natural order. So for example, we have sex and the type of dwelling are example of nominal variable. So in the table that follow, we have the variable or transportation for travel to work, that is nominal. So in the table, we can see that we present, of course, method of travel to work for Canadian. So we have the mode of transportation for travel to work, and different mode of transportation, car, truck, van as driver, so we can go and work as with car, trucks, vans as driver, or you can use all those means of transportation as passenger, even though it's car, truck, or vans. So the third category that have been highlighted here is the public transit. We have also walk, so by bicycle or other method of transportation that can be, for example, on horse or any other mean of transportation that you can use. That's an example of categorical variable that is presented. So for this second sub category of the categorical variable is ordinal variable. So an ordinal variable is an variable whose values are defined by the order relation. So the main word that we should focus on is order relation between the different categories. So in the table that we follow, we will present the variable behavior, which is an ordinal because the category is excellent is better than the category very good, which is better than the category good, etc. So there is some natural ordering among variables, but it can be limited since we do not know by how much excellent behavior is better than very good behavior. So that's the table that presents some classroom student behavior ranking. And as behavior, we have excellent, 5 students that were excellent. We have 12 of them were very good. We have 10 of them that were good, and 2 of them were bad, and only one person in the classroom was very bad, has very, very bad behavior. So it's important to note that even the categorical variables are not quantifiable. They can appear as number in the data set. So correspondence between these numbers and the categories is established during data coding. So to be able to identify the type of variable, it is important to have access to the data, the data about the data. So they should include the code set used for each categorical variable. For instance, categories used in table 2, this table on behavior. The category could appear to be number 1 to 5, 1 for very good, 2 for bad, 3 for good, 4 for very good, and finally 5 for the modality excellent. So that is the orientation that we can give to a ordinal variable as example. So last one, the second type of variable that we just present to you is numeric variable. So a numeric variable that is also called quantitative variable is a quantifiable characteristic, contrary to categorical variable that is not quantifiable. The numeric variable is quantifiable characteristic whose value are numbers, except number which are code standing up for categories, as we just said to you previously in this given data set. So numerical variable will be a quantifiable quantity characteristic whose value values are numbers. So numeric variable may be either continuous or discrete. So we have two main subcategories for a numeric variable that are continuous or discrete. So for continuous variable, we have a variable which is said to be continuous if it can assume an infinite number of real value within an a given interval. So for instance, we can consider the height of a student. The height can be can take any value. So it can be negative and it can be negative. So the height of individual can be negative, so it should be positive, and it can be higher than 3 meters because in a world population we have ever seen a person for now that is height more than 3 meters. So, but we can say that age is a variable that is set between 0 and 3, and the number of possible value is theoretically infinite. So we have infinite value that can be attributed to the height of individual student, maybe 1.6321748755 meter tall. So in practice, the method used and the accuracy of the measurement is shown with restricted precision to be to the variable. So the reported height will be rounded to the nearest centimeter. So it will be 1.63 meter. So for the age is another example of continuous variable that we can use. So the second sub category of continuous variable is discrete variables. So as opposed to a continuous variable, a discrete variable can assume only a finite number of real value within a given interval. So contrary to continuous that can take infinite number of value, the discrete can take only a finite number of real value within a given interval. An example of discrete would be the score given by the judge to the gymnast in competition. The range is 0 to 10, and the score is always given to 1 decimal. For example, a score of 8.5. You can enumerate all possible values 0.0, 0.1, 0.2, and so on, and see that the number of possible value is finite. It is 101 value possible value that you can have as score in the gymnast. Another example of discrete value is the number of pupils in the household of or a household of the size 20 or less. So the number of possible value is 20, because it's not possible for a household to include the number of pupils that will be a reflection of people. So to summarize information that we just given to you, we have different two main type of variables that are categorical variable and numerical variable. So for categorical variable, we have two subcategories that are nominal variable and ordinal variable. So for numeric variable, we have also two categories that are continuous and discrete one. So that's it for this video, and we hope it have been very helpful for you and will help you improve skills in statistics. So if you have not done so, do subscribe and activate the notification bell if you want to lose the next video. So anytime soon.